Hey, this is Miko, and I'm going to talk to you today about CRM. Using CRM, why we're going to use it, and what's the deal, and how to be good in using the CRM. So, CRM is customer relationship management. That's the official definition. Basically, it's the software that runs your client base if you're the car salesperson. This is like your go to, this should be your go to for everything. Big names in automotive CRM today is Ely, Dealer Socket, Vin Solutions. I think between these three, it's like 90% of the market. Techion is the new one that's going up. There are a couple of others. Reynolds and Reynolds have their own. I think it's called Focus. There are a couple of other random small ones that still exist. They're not great, but the point is that this is not about which CRM is better because any CRM could get you, make you better in car sales if you actually use it and you use it properly and with thought behind it. So it's not about which CRM to use, it's how to use it. And let's start about why do you even need to use it? Why is it important to be good in using CRM? So on the really basic level for any average car salesperson, the basic thing is protection. Protection means is protection of your income. If I talk to my client and then we had a great conversation and he loves me, and then that client comes in when I'm on lunch, and maybe that client mentions my name, but whoever talks to them decides not to hear it and then says no, they didn't ask for anybody, sells them a car. If there's no record of my interaction with the customer, it's not my customer. Okay. If it's not written, if it's not in CRM, it doesn't exist. So this is the basic level. Real level, professional level, CRM gives you efficiency. When you use it correctly, it'll let you follow up with customers quickly, arrange your paperwork quickly. Just again, using it to its full extent will let you be more efficient. And when you're more efficient, you can spend your time rather than on just like repeating the same tasks and not doing them well. CRM will let you be faster with it, and sometimes it will make you automate it. It's the replacement for your memory. I remember great conversations that I would have with a customer, and I would think, okay, we're now best friends. We vibe and we have rapport, and of course, I'm going to remember everything in 2 days when he comes in for an appointment. Well, 2 days later, I have zero recollection of what we talked about, zero recollection of what I promised, nothing. Okay, so CRM is your notepad. That's for everything that's organized by itself. You don't need to create folders or anything. Everything is organized properly by the customer. With a little bit of maintenance, it's going to be the perfect organizer for you. It's your accountability with your management. So not only it's just for protection, it's also to show that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing your job. You're following up with customers. You're logging in things. You have your appointments. Everything is logged in. So if there's an issue with the management and you didn't sell enough cars or whatever, or getting too many leads, you have receipts that you do the work. It'll let you improve your process outside of the CRM. So this is more advanced. I'm going to talk about this in the end of this video. So this is a little bit of a teaser. Stay tuned and we'll get to that. So tips about how to use it. So really basic and kind of like self-explanatory thing is to learn how to use it. But I'm constantly surprised by going to dealers and seeing how many salespeople and managers do not know how to use their own CRM. Now, each CRM will have a section, usually they call it university. It'll have videos, very easy to understand. I think they're a little too easy to understand. They get boring. So I was never a big fan of it, but I would make an effort of learning how to do things in the CRM, finding out how to arrange it, how to get reports, how to build templates, how to change certain things, how to make it more better for me. So you have to learn how to use your CRM. Okay, there are certain things you need to know how to do, like being able to build a template. I think it's ABC. And again, I'm constantly surprised. I'm going to dealers and salespeople don't know how to build it. They rely on the built in default templates, and then every dealership looks the same. So first of all, learn how to use it. Second, like I spoke with about the memory and your accountability, log in everything. Everything means change the status of the lead, status of the customer. Where's the customer in the process? Is it unqualified lead that just came in and there's no response? Is it contacted? Like for myself, when I used Dealer Socket, it was very convenient. They had unqualified and contacted different statuses. So if I contacted the customer, that's still unqualified, right? Because I contact everybody. But once I get a response, once I get a connection, I'll move it to status contacted. And then I'm able to differentiate different follow up. And I can see in reports how many people out of the leads that I get, how many do I get engagement from. Customer came in, you mark it as a visit. Customer drove, you mark it as a demo. Customer, you turn it, you have them to speak with your manager, that's a TO. Mark everything. Um, what is it going to do? Well, we'll talk about this. First of all, again, it's accountability for your management, but also let you track your process and learn to be better in sales. Make notes. So every conversation visit summary, like I already told you, I would have a great conversation. Our customer will come in and I would learn a lot of something about the customer. And I think I would remember it. I would never remember it. I mean, I might recall randomly, but you can rely on your own memory when you want to sell 30 cars a month, right? Because to sell 30 cars a month, you need to talk to 120, 150 people per month. You're not going to remember it month after month. You have to put everything. Every note, everything you learn about the customer, make a note. Make it, don't make it too concise. It has to be a note that you'll be able to understand later. Because again, from my experience, I will make some cryptic note and then I look at it and like, what the hell was I thinking? What does it mean? Who can explain to me what I meant a week ago when I wrote that? No idea. If there's a communication outside of the CRM, so first of all, really important, don't try to contact new customers from your cell phone. It's illegal. You have to contact them with opt-in and opt-out options. But if a customer contacts you, they ask for pictures from your cell phone, you have some kind of conversation with through your cell phone, transfer it to your CRM, make a note, copy it, do something, but make sure it's in the CRM. So again, there's protection and there's a record. Another thing it's going to do, let's say a customer just shows up on your day off. If you have good notes, your manager will be able to close that deal. Yeah, you're not going to have the whole deal, but half is better than nothing. And, it'll be nice if you come after your day off and a couple of your customers showed up, you didn't do anything, you got a one whole deal out of everything. So it's all gravy. So make milk notes for everything. Specific for internet sales for everybody, but a lot of things what I see is salespeople don't maximize the usage of their signature in their email and text. So every CRM will let you build in your own signature, just like any email that'll be attached automatically to every message that you send. So a lot of dealers just rely on default, whatever it's built in. But there's a lot of potential in just the signature to make it easy for customer to communicate with you, call you, come and see you. So small things. Signature should include your phone number without any spaces, dashes, dots, underlined. When it's underlined, when I get it on my cell phone, I can click on it and my cell phone just calls you. It's that easy. It's extremely easy to do, and very few people do that. Have your dealership address that's hyperlinked to actual navigation. So again, if it's on my phone, I can click on it and my navigation starts working. If I like your message, I want to come see you, click on it, starts working. Social media. I talk a lot about video. If your thing is Instagram, if it's TikTok, if it's whatever, if it's something that's professional enough to share with the customer, by all means share it. This is how rapport is being built in these days. And also this report will work for you while you're not working, while you're asleep. Because if a customer can see your Instagram or YouTube account and just even look randomly, they already get used to you. They start learning what kind of person you are. They automatically start liking you. It'll be that much easier for you to get that sale once they actually come in. Scheduler. Um, Automotive CRMs, they're not great. A lot of tools are still missing. Sometimes it's like different things attached on top of each other. So one thing I don't see a lot is a scheduler. So Right now, there's a company called Calendly. Again, I'm not a shareholder or anything. Get a free account with Calendly, build a calendar for yourself with your days off and hours, and put this in your signature so customers can schedule their own test drive. Wouldn't it be great? Again, your day off, you send a few emails, you come back to work, and you have a bunch of appointments already scheduled for you. Just confirm them, get cars ready, sell the car. Templates. I talked a little bit about that. Again, this is efficiency. You cannot follow up with 150 people without templates. So this is the minimum that again a lot of salespeople don't know how to do. And I see like it's salespeople, some of the guys like get close to this idea, they write something and put it on a notepad on their desktop. This is like halfway through, but if you spend a little bit of time, and I'm gonna make more videos about that. I think I've talked about this already, but templates allow you to think ahead of time what'll be a nice, thoughtful marketing message that's built professionally, properly. There are no grammar mistakes. It's logically goes from one thing to the next. It'll be so much easier. It's just being efficient. Again, for proper follow-up, you got to use templates. And to use templates, you need to know how to build them. Also, I'm sure you have a lot of templates in the CRM, either from the CRM or from your management, but does it fit your personality? Is it something you're comfortable sending? If not, build your own, okay? And if your manager is not letting you build your templates, this is something I would definitely raise up and uh, show that I'm professional enough and trustworthy enough for them to give me that privilege to be able to build my own templates. All right, so advanced stuff, how you can use the CRM to get beyond that and really maximize and get better. So reports, CRMs have reports. Reports will show a lot of data. Again, they're different between CRMs. Sometimes you have to ask the provider to include certain reports. Maybe you got to ask your management to build some report for you. But those reports will show you percentages and a lot of data, and it will accumulate that data for any period of time. So I know it might not make sense, but for example, a report can show you that last month, I got 100 leads. Out of those 100 leads, I was able to connect with 30. Out of those 30, I made 20 appointments. Out of those 20 appointments, 12 showed up. And out of those 12, 3 bought cars, right? So this is an example that if I have this picture, I can see, okay, I'm connecting with decent percentages. Everything is okay, but I'm not closing well because people show up, but I'm not closing well. So I can think, okay, this is the weak chain in my process. This is something I need to improve, or maybe I need to to do a turnover, get the manager involved. Maybe I'm good with scheduling appointments, so I'm just going to schedule a bunch of them and have other salespeople close them for me. Okay, maybe that's not my forte, and that's something I'm good at. You'll be able to compare yourself to other salespeople, right? You will be able to see how they're doing, where they're stronger, where they're weaker, how you stand within the competition. Again, the issue with this, it only works if you log in everything and you can compare to other salespeople if they log in everything. That's why login is important. You're not going to have this data if you think you're going to keep everything in your head. Like with appointments, I see we get reports from manufacturer for a big brand, and a lot of times I can see it by salesperson, and I will be seeing, for example, salesperson sold 20 cars and they had 5 appointments. So to me, right away, I can tell this is the salesperson that's not using the CRM properly. Okay, because okay, 20 sales, maybe 5 of them just showed up, which I don't even believe. Okay, 10 of them showed up, but 10 of them you made an appointment, right? And to get 10 appointments to show up, it should have been 15 or 20 appointments. So this just tells me you're not using the CRM properly. Um, if your CRM is connected to phone recording software, this is ideal situation. I loved it when I had this. I loved it as a salesperson, loved it as a manager because that's accountability. Everything's recorded. I can just click on the CRM on the phone and it starts dialing either from my cell or from the desk phone. So again, this is advanced and I would recommend it for any dealership. I don't care which phone software. There's like 5 big ones and some small ones. As long as it can connect to the CRM, record your conversation, and that's all you need. So yeah, the advanced stuff will be to use the data that you put in to look at it from bird's eye view and be able to say, okay, maybe your example is different. Maybe you close 80% of your appointments. So then it means you just need to get more appointments, right? That's it's that easy. Like, right, this data will tell you where is the money, how you can get more money. And another advanced piece of it is using the CRM for campaigns and automated marketing. Again, this is next level. This is something that's once you know everything, once you know how to build templates, next level, maybe on the management level, is to have your own marketing, to have automated processes for certain things. Like, for example, all CRMs already do that with like sold customers. They send like 1 year anniversary, they send birthday messages. They're super generic. I think they ran their course, but marketing, like if you're able, and I was able, again, like one of the CRMs we used to use, I was able to send an email that'll go out to all of my client base, which will be, after a few years, could be thousands of people. And all I did once a month, I would send them lead specials. And once a month, out of that lead special email, I would get 4 appointments, 2 sales. And they're just like sending one email, right? That these are already customers in the database. It was just that easy. So use your CRM, learn how to use it, be smart about it. And I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.